Hey, before we start, since Jenny, you're talking here, Jenny wants to give a shout out to all of you who supported her in her Carnegie Hall fundraiser. So anyway, just tell them how much you love them and how wonderful they are.
The computer
okay, I'm gonna switch places.
Make sure I'm not like awkwardly placed. Okay, so I just want to start out by saying thank you guys so much for everything. You have all been such a blessing on my life. You are helping me go to New York, which is obviously dream. I can't even express like words to say how much I appreciate everything you've done for me by purchasing these Christmas quilt bundles. Yes, I'll get that name eventually. Tutorial, fundraiser, bundle, whatever it's called. Mumbled up words. But just thank you all so much. Like, so just thank you. If you want the Christmas quilt bundle, it's still available.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. I regret nothing. But it is still available. It's beautiful. It's twisty and complicated.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. I don't know how to describe it except for complicated, but it is beautiful. You'll definitely want it. So check that out.
All right.
I'll let you take over. I'm bad at this.
No, you're doing great. Listen, we really were totally overwhelmed with the support of that. And the main comment that I got the most was, what a great idea for a fundraiser. You know, I think we talked about it last time. We've done the car washes and the bake sales. I never want to do another bake sale as long as I live. We've sold cookie dough and candles and all of that. And it was just really fun to be able to offer something that that I knew my stamping friends would love. So it was a labor of love to be able to put that together for her. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and get to stamping tonight. So my theme is called Gimme a Kiss, because the projects I'm going to share, we're going to be using Hershey Kisses. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a Hershey Kiss, right? And let me tell you, the smell in my stamp room with all this chocolate open has been killer on this girl who's doing Weight Watchers. So not going to lie, I had one of these before we started. But it's kind of a rule when you stamp that you got to have chocolate. Send me some love if you got to have chocolate when you stamp. I know you guys are out there, you chocoholics, who have to have your chocolate when you work. So, yes, we are going to be focusing on kisses. While I've got this bag out,
we're getting lots of love.
We're getting lots of love for that. I wanted you guys to see, I just went to the grocery store. So I didn't even go to, Target or Walmart. And I found these 3 bags. So I found the milk chocolate with almonds. And I think you can see there, those are gold. So what a great, beautiful one. And I'll be showing you something with that. Of course, you got the classic silver. And then look at these beautiful purple ones. And yes, they are dark chocolate. My favorite. I'm a dark chocolate girl. That's what I go for. But I loved these great color combinations. And then I found one more. And that was, this was with the Halloween candy. And these were fall colors. So you got some oranges and you got some kind of yellowish, I guess I'll call it yellow gold, but it was a little more orangey gold. And then you had silver. But these were really fun too. So all this to say, the projects that you're going to see tonight, kind of keep your eye open for Hershey Kisses. You're in that chocolate aisle anyway, so why not look for some Hershey Kisses? And I hope to teach you some fun ways that you're going to be able to use these. First, let me tell you about the stamp set we're going to use. This one is called Tags and Trimmings. This stamp set caught my eye immediately because I really love big, bold sentiments. It's one of my favorites. Now, here's the thing I didn't catch right away, and that is it comes as a bundle. And look at this cute stocking. And we have a stocking die, and we have the little toe and the heel. And then this one, I hope that you guys can see, it's a pillow box. And when I looked at the die, I didn't necessarily notice that, but what a great pillow box. And here's the crazy thing. Stampin' Up! Gave us this stamp set when we were on the Thailand incentive trip. So I had this stamp set. They gave it to me, but I didn't notice that I needed the framelit. So I'm kind of sad to say that, well, it's on my next order, but I don't have those to show you. I know. Sad face. All right, so flashcard. We always have a card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5. And so my flashcard pieces are in Berry Burst and Whisper White. Now remember, this one was cut 2 1/8 by 5.5. This one was cut 2 inches by 5 3/8. All right, because see, it would layer on there real pretty. Well, you can see we're going to have some fun with this one tonight. So let me show you. We're going to be using the Enjoy, and we're going to use this great dot. You guys know me and my polka dots. I love everything polka dots. So I'm going to bring in a Lemon Lime Twist ink pad and those wonderful polka dots, and we are just going to stamp. Okay, we're going to fill in this whole thing, and wow, look at that, through the magic of television, it's done. Yeah, I didn't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me polka dot this entire thing, so I went ahead and did that in advance. So now that it's stamped, I'm ready to score. Now, when it comes to scoring, you can use your Simply Scored board, or you can also use your Stampin' Trimmer. But I want to remind you, make sure you're grabbing your scoring blade. See that cutting blade? Let's get that out of here. We don't want to see that. I have accidentally cut instead of scored way too many things in my lifetime. It's kind of scary. Okay, so this is actually called a 2-4-6-8 box. 2-4-6-8. You want to know why? Because we're going to score it at 2 and at 4 and at 6 and whoops, let me move the, I guess I need that arm out there so I can grab the 8. And of course this is 8.5 inches long, so that's going to leave me a little 1/2 inch mark. By the way, this is the inside of my box, so I'm not worried about my little fake stamping there. So we're now going, whoops, I'm not done. I got to do a little bit more. So now I'm going to rotate this, and I'm going to score it again at the bottom at 2 inches. And then again at 5 inches. Remember, this is 5.5. So I should have 1/2 inch there at the top. All right. So do you see this little 1/2 inch tab here? We need to cut off this little square. And I like to miter. I don't know if you guys can see that. I like to come in at an angle when I cut things. I just find that boxes go together a little bit better when you do. Boy, that lighting's making it very hard to see that score line. All right, I think I got it. So we're going to cut that off. And these lines here, this is the bottom of my box, and we need to cut up on those score lines. But you can see what we're doing. We're just going to cut right up to that score line. You guys are going to be blown away how fast and easy this box goes together. All right, now we're going to take our bone folder, and we're going to give all of these a nice crease. Remember, when it comes to boxes, we want really nice, harsh creases, because we don't want it to look like a soft box. We want it to have that well-creased look. Now, on this flap up here at the top, I actually am going to rotate it backwards, okay? That's the only one that we need to worry about. And if you fold it the wrong way, it's not the end of the world. We kind of need it to be a little flexible. All right, so we're now going to put this together. I am going to be using tear and tape tonight. But guys, you know how much I love my fast fuse. I am a fast fuse girl. So I highly recommend that as well. And I'm just going to, gosh, those lights are killing me tonight. I think it's this bright color paper though. All right, so we're just going to put some tear and tape here on the edge. And to play it safe, I'm going to get it right up against the score as well. You know, when it comes to boxes, you can't have enough adhesive, in my opinion. You really want it to hold on. So let me go ahead. I'm going to put another piece right here. I want to make sure we're staying to the inside. Okay, this one's been around for a long time, but it's always been one of my favorites because it can be made with half a sheet of cardstock, or you can make a tall one with a full sheet. All right, this is what I love about putting this box together. As you see, I just have this one folded over. Watch this. It lines up perfect. Gotta love that. Let's give that a nice crease. And our box is coming together like so. All right. Now, this is what I like to do here. You can see we've got this opening. Well, I want that to the back of my box. So I'm just going to kind of give this a little pinch Can you see what I did? Just kind of pull in the sides there and give that a little pinch. It kind of pulls in the sides of our box. And now we can go ahead and put these flaps together. But okay, this is a pet peeve thing. If this is the front of my box, I don't want these flaps here. I want these to go to the inside. I want this flap to go around. Does that make sense? I hope so. Like I said, I typically am a fast fuse girl because it's fast. All right, so there we go. See how that smooths around? So I want any of the ugly, I want it on the back of the box. Okay, I am going to take these beautiful purple Hershey Kisses. I think I've got 10 of them. Well, actually, I think you should have at least like 12 so that you can eat 2 while you're working, because I think that's the way it should be. All right, this is great, but it's a little boring. How about we do something to it? Okay, so I have got 1/2 inch by 5.5 inches, okay? Save this. We're going to use this too, but we're going to take this 1/2 inch piece and we're just going to wrap it around the box. There's no real right or wrong, okay? Just wrap it like that. See that nice burst of color? And I have one of our gold library clips. I love these because there's just something about that bright gold with that berry burst and that lemon lime. It just pops. And then I have got just a ribbon knot of our black shimmer ribbon. I hope in my wonderful shadows on my desk you can see how pretty that shimmer is. But let's just press that ribbon onto a glue dot. And then we're going to add that right here. Kind of fills that in. Now we're going to add a sentiment. Okay, so let me set that here. I'm going to bring in my Everyday Label Punch. This is a brand new punch from the holiday catalog. And I need 2 of these punched out of the last of this berry burst. It's a tight fit. You can see it's kind of tight, but it's fine. We just want to do the best we can. We're going to try to get 2 of those. And then I'm going to take my Whisper White, and I went ahead and did this in advance. I stamped the Enjoy in basic black ink, and I want to come back in with my Everyday Label Punch. Make sure I get that straight. Ah, it's sliding. It's because I want to put my head all the way down on top of it so I can see what I'm doing. All right, there we go. So we've stamped and punched that. Now I'm going to do just a little bit of work to this. I have a Berry Burst ink pad, and one of the stamps that came in this stamp set is this little holly berry. But to me, it's just a really great polka dot. And you guys know how much I love my polka dots. So I thought I'd give it just a little bit more Berry Burst look by stamping some of these. And now I'm going to share with you a little trick because I want to layer these together. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to take one of my Everyday Labels and I'm going to cut it I'm going to do this one the long way and that one the short way. Is that a word, short way? I guess it is tonight. Okay, we want to actually start with the ones on the end. So I'm just going to put a little snail here on the end. And we're going to just kind of, you can see I'm lining up the edges of the punch. And then I just want to kind of let a little bit of that Berry Burst pop out. Let's repeat that here on the other side. Then I'm going to add some snail down the back on the long sides. Oh, nope, you know what? I forgot. I got to tell you a trick. This little point, it's naughty. We got to get that out of there. It wants to get in my way. So we're going to snip that off of there. Don't worry, it's not going to show. I don't have to worry about how it looks, but it does want to kind of pop out. So you'll see what I mean. See, we need to hide that. So I can line that one up there. Yeah, see, that makes a difference. And we'll line this one up right here. What do you think? That is a great way to take that label from just being a single size, and we were able to elongate it. Really fun. Guys, we're going to add this to our box, and I'm going to do that with a couple Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm just going to kind of put them right here in the center because this tag will kind of come off of the box just a little bit. And we're going to add it right there. What do you think? Do you guys love it? You guys know how much I love that lemon lime twist. And I just thought those purple Hershey Kisses with that berry burst was just a really, really fun combination. Yeah. I want to show you a few other projects with Hershey Kisses. So, so this is with the Ribbon of Courage stamp set. And this one I made, I don't know if you know, but October is Domestic Violence Awareness. And purple is that awareness's color. So perfect time to bring in those purple Hershey Kisses. And this is just a little treat holder. And I actually put the gold, which were the almonds, and then I put the dark chocolate, which were the purple, in a bag. And then I used that Ribbon of Courage bundle to create the gold ribbon. I loved this one. I thought this came out really sweet. It's a flashcard. Yes, it's another flashcard, and that's what I loved about this one, except we did bring in the little bit of gold glimmer, but everything is done with just 2 pieces of cardstock and our card base. My friend Kelly made a project very similar to this, and although it was a wonderful project, I knew I could find a way to simplify it, and I knew I could find a way to make it as a flashcard, and I did. But what I loved about this one is it's a gift card holder. Yay! What a fun way to give a gift card this season, right? And I love the it's what's inside that counts. Yeah, Jenny, what do you think? Inside Starbucks? Yeah, that's what counts. There it goes.
Starbucks.
I loved this project. Again, super fast. So if you have some gift card giving to do this holiday, this is going to be a great project for you. Okay, I worked so hard trying to come up with a way that I was going to make Hershey Kiss daisies, and I am beyond happy with how this turned out. Now, I personally want to make about 10 more of these and really fill this jar. I just used, well, this is just a little jar I had here in my stamp room. I thought I could fill it with M&Ms. Thought that would be really cute too. But this is just what I had handy. But what a great way to use those Hershey Kisses in those fall colors. So I used fall colors on the daisies too.
You're loving that.
I know. See, I'm telling you, I did a lot of research trying to find out what the easiest way, because you guys know if it's not easy, I'm not going to do it. These were easy and they were fast. And I used the daisy bundle and the Painted Harvest bundle to get those little leaves on there. So let me tell you the scoop, and of course we've got all these too. So the story is this. I said I would unveil the October exclusive videos and tutorials. That is what we have this month. It's going to be, for October, Give Me a Kiss. So we'll have tutorials. I want your kiss.
That's all I've had running through my head all night.
So we'll have a tutorial for the Enjoy box, for the correct Celebrate the Season triangle box, and we'll have the video and tutorial for the Ribbon of Courage, and for the It's What's Inside That Counts, the gift card holder. So 5 tutorials, 5 videos, 5 written directions, diagrams. That's what I was trying to say. Oh. If you are a customer of mine, this is going to be my thank you gift for using the host code in October. And so remember, it doesn't start until October. And if you use the host code on your order of $30 or more, you are going to get that 15-page tutorial with the video links. If you already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you're working with, goodness gracious, I'm not going to ask you to leave your favorite demonstrator. If you're outside of the United States and you can't order, but you'd still like to get the tutorials, or maybe you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you'd like to get the tutorials, you can start pre-ordering them. They will be available. Yeah, right. Do we have anything else?
A couple of people asked what our shirt said. Some of our other people.
So yeah, if you came in, my mom got these for us. Because here on Facebook Live, we tend to break out in song. We haven't sang any. Well, we did Kiss. I don't think that counts because that's not
nearly singing.
Yeah. So Pretty Woman, that's from Pretty Woman. And I found out today they're making that into a Broadway musical.
I'm so excited.
That's going to be pretty good. I think that'll be a good one. That's one of my favorites.
I almost cried when I found out.
Anyway, so yes, prone to sudden outbursts of song. That is, you know what? It should say caution, Stewart House, prone to outbursts. That's what we do around here. Thank you guys for sticking with me through I'm sitting here, I'm just harping on it. I guess I should let it go, right? But Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. There, we sung. You're welcome.
All right, guys, that's it for Jenny and I. Come here, Jenny. Thank you for being my lovely assistant tonight.
Of course.
It was fun. Guys, we'll be back here October 11th, 7 p.m. Central Time. So I hope you'll join us then. Have a great night, everybody. Good night.
Bye.